Each year in my hometown there's a hot air balloon festival and the sky is just splattered with hot air balloons. Those balloons always look so peaceful in the sky, and never once have I thought about those balloons being equipped with cannons trying to blast each other out of the clouds. Well, thanks to developer Pebblebug Studios, I can now think of hot air balloons as strategic war machines. My name is Tony from the Classically Gaming and Electronic Podcast, and today I'm reviewing the game Rogue Sky HD from developer Pebblebug Studios and published by Chilingo for the Apple iPad. Just so you know, there's also an iPhone version as well. The story of this game is told through a quick cinematic moment at the beginning of the game. You play as one of the Rogue brothers, and you've been blasted out of the sky by some bully hot air balloons. You begin your journey through different areas and multiple levels to retake the skies. Now, if you played platformers before, you know that the story does not have to be great for the game to be awesome, and that's right in the wheelhouse of Rogue Sky HD. Let's get right to the gameplay. This is a single-player game only, there's no multiplayer, and as I stated before, you take the sky as one of the 5 Rogue brothers. You start out as Pumpkin Rogue, and as you collect gold coins for completing levels in various degrees, you unlock the other brothers as well. Their names are Tank, Flash, Dash, and Fury, each of whom have strengths and weaknesses ranging from various armor levels to weapons. Now the levels are broken up into areas, and each area contains 5 levels. The levels vary with different tasks for completion, and the variety is something that makes this game very special. In one level you might be escorting an old balloon to the heavens, in another you might be blasting enemies out of the sky, and yet in another you might be racing against the clock to collect rainbow energy. Now I've been playing this game for hours and it's never felt repetitive. That's the key to any good action platformer in my mind. Now the only thing that is consistent is that in each level you're traveling through the clouds. Some clouds are warm and fuzzy while others are stormy clouds, and they'll strike you with lightning if you get too close. Now your balloon can take various amounts of hits depending on what Rogue Brother you're playing with, but if you take too many you're going to fall from the skies and have to start the level over. Rogue Sky HD has a wonderful balance of action and strategy, as you not only have to safely navigate the skies, but also complete the task at hand. The graphics in Rogue Sky HD look great and are suited well to the large iPad screen. Some things look better than others. The clouds are absolutely beautiful. They look like they were taken right out of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. They kind of have that cel-shaded look. The balloons look okay, but they are detailed with some pretty cool, kind of fun, angry faces, if that makes sense. Something that's amazing about the graphics is how they take things from the background and incorporate them into the game. The Zeppelins, for example, in the background, as you can see in some of the videos, fire at you into the foreground. So you not only have to dodge enemy balloons and enemy mines, you also have to dodge clouds, stormy clouds, but also Zeppelins firing at you in the background. Overall, very pleased with the graphics, very impressive for this title. Now the controls are where Rogue Sky HD takes the cake. I've never flown a hot air balloon, but I can only imagine that if you took the most experienced hot air balloon pilot's controls and condensed them into an iPad, you would get the control scheme for Rogue Sky HD. Pebblebug Studios absolutely nailed the controls. The game uses a combination of 2 giant buttons on the left and right of the screen, both comfortably placed and easily within reach. You hold them both to thrust your balloon straight upwards, or hold left or right to thrust to either of those directions. For combat, you tap the left or right button to shoot your cannons left or right, and for some balloons you get an extra cannon on the bottom as well that shoots directly below the balloon. And an extra button appears right underneath the right thumbstick to activate the bottom cannon. It's hard to explain, but the physics tied with the controls give you the feeling of what it's most likely like to fly a hot air balloon. Major props to developer Pebblebug Games for the controls. They really nailed them. In conclusion, I've been playing Rogue Sky HD for 3 to 4 hours and I can't put it down. Everything you would want in an iOS action platformer game, Rogue Sky has. Now some people might see it being a hot air balloon game and want to pass it up, but don't do it. Instead, go out and pick this one up today in the App Store. It has great variety, great progression and controls, and more. You won't be disappointed. Thank you so much for watching Classic Elite Reviews. Check out our podcast at classicleet.com, and make sure you check us out at our new affiliated site, gotgame.com, and as well like us on facebook.com/classicleet.